Finnegan is throwing punches, ripping each other's helmets off.
I was a sailor on number 5, went on west back in 85, didn't know.
Hi, welcome to Euro Football Weekly. I'm your host, Natalie Rydström. The 2013-14 soccer season is just around the corner, meaning now is a great time to place your futures bets. Joining us now is regular contributor from pro-tipsters.com, Erodotos Miltiadous, and we're going to be looking at the Premier League futures and which bets hold the best value. Erodotos, welcome to the show.
Hello, Natalie.
Now, Erodotos, you say that you get the best tipsters from around the world. How do you go about choosing your tipsters?
Well, the tipsters, they start as trialists for first. They register on the website and then they could offer trial picks. When their picks have a higher return rate, then they grow as rookie tipsters, and then the best ones become pro tipsters. Obviously, the pro tipsters offer the highest returns in their picks. So whoever visits the website could check out all three levels and follow the picks they prefer.
Okay, well, let's start with the win market. Last year's winners of the Premier League were, of course, the Red Devils themselves, Manchester United, with 89 points. They were 11 points ahead of second place Manchester City. Third place went to Europa League winners Chelsea with 75 points. And in fourth place, just 1 point above fifth place Tottenham, was fourth place Arsenal with 73 points. Now, the odds for this year's winner certainly does not follow that order. And for the first time, Man U are not the bookies' favourites. That position goes to both Man City and Europa League winners Chelsea, priced at 3.25, followed by Manchester United as third favourites, priced at 3.5, and fourth favourite is Arsenal. Now, interestingly enough, those odds have changed somewhat since our last Premier League futures show, shot back on May 29th. During the time of filming, Manchester United were favourites, priced at 2.87. Now, one of the main factors could be Fergie's departure. However, that news broke out on the 8th of May, 3 weeks before we grabbed those odds. So the bookies had plenty of time to change those odds, and if that were in fact the main reason. So other factors could be Paul Scholes' retirement, plus Man U's failure to boost their squad with big names, especially as their midfield is lacking. So would you say Man U's current position and odds are just? And also, by your money, will their win be based on these facts?
Well, first of all, I find it very logical that they aren't the favourites. United has to face two strong teams this season. That's City and Chelsea, who have brought in great managers like Pellegrini and Mourinho. City and Chelsea have a better roster than United at this point. And at the same point, the Reds are going the season without Sir Alex Ferguson for the first time in 25 years. So all these factors, in my opinion, it makes it logical for United to be the third favourites in the league.
Okay, and news about Rooney leaving. Do you think that's true?
Well, Wayne Rooney has always seemed to be on the exit at United for a few years now. Of course, the main reason was his disagreement with Sir Alex Ferguson. But now with Sir Alex gone, a lot of people in England tend to believe that maybe there's other reasons behind that in the end. He's linked to a Chelsea move, so we have to wait to see. The reports from England say that Wayne Rooney will probably leave the club, but he's also trying to be persuaded by the fans and the board member to stay because he's considered an integral part in the United future plans.
Right, and if Wayne Rooney were to leave, go to Chelsea, how do you see the odds changing?
Well, obviously that won't help United's odds. Already United are the third favourites, and by losing maybe their most important player, as Wayne Rooney is, will give a big dent in their title chances. At the same time, that will strengthen Chelsea even more. My opinion is Chelsea is maybe the first favourite to win the league this year. So by bringing Wayne Rooney in, will make them even stronger contenders, not only for the Premier League but for the Champions League as well.
That's right. And how would you order the top four?
Well, as I just said, Chelsea are my favourites to win the title. I really believe in Jose Mourinho. He's a fantastic manager. He's got a lot of proof at Chelsea, the club they returned to after a few years absent. After that, I think Manchester City will finish second, and Manchester United at third. So from there on, it's kind of more difficult, but maybe Arsenal will finish in fourth place spot.
Okay, and are you tempted to make a bet on a long shot, say for example like Liverpool priced at 29, or any other long shots?
Liverpool winning the title will be something to talk about. I mean, they haven't done it for many, many years, but I don't think they'll be able to do it this year either. Manchester City, Chelsea, and Manchester United are much stronger than the rest of the teams, and I can't really see somebody breaking into those top three.
Right. Now, moving over to the top goal scorer market now. Last year's Premier League saw Robin van Persie for Man U kicking his way to top spot with 26 goals. Luis Suarez for Liverpool scored 23, and Tottenham's key player Gareth Bale scored 21. Now, looking at these odds, Van Persie is favourite priced at 4. Sergio Aguero for Man City is second favourite priced at 8, which interestingly enough, he actually only earned 14th position with 12 goals last season, and Bale is priced at 15. Although there is some speculation he may actually transfer to Real Madrid. So what are your thoughts of those odds? And is there someone else we should be considering who could make top goal scorer?
Well, first of all, I think Van Persie is rightfully the favorite. And I also believe the odds offered for him are actually a value bet. If I'm not mistaken, you mentioned it was 4-1 for Van Persie. So that's actually, I think, a very good option for the players that will try to predict the goal scorer, the top goal scorer of the Premier League. Also, Suarez is a charismatic scorer. He's got the experience of last season now behind him, so I think he could also I believe that he could also fight for the top scorer title. And also, he's got odds around 16-1, which are very tempting.
Now, another popular market is to bet on is who's going to be relegated. And not surprisingly, it's the three newcomers to the season in this order. Crystal Palace, priced at 1.44, Hull, priced at 1.61, and Cardiff, priced at 2.75. So do you think these teams have only one season in them before they leave the Premier League? Or is it possible at least one of them will stay?
Well, the Premier League is always full of surprises, and especially in the bottom of the table. Actually, I don't agree with the odds of this particular bet. I believe that Cardiff will stay up. They have a very strong home ground, and that will give them many points that will be crucial in the relegation battle. And I also believe Hull is capable of staying in the Premier League. About Crystal Palace, they are the favorites to drop, and I think they will have a very difficult task ahead of them. So my bet will be that Cardiff will remain, Hull will maybe remain, and Crystal Palace will possibly drop.
Okay, and who will be dropping with Crystal Palace, do you think?
Well, if I have to choose two other teams, that would be Norwich and Stoke. They seem to be weaker than Sunderland, for example. So my pick will be Crystal Palace, Norwich, and Stoke.
Okay, and then so what's your pick for the Premier League futures that you've got for us today?
I'd go with Chelsea to win the title. They're joint favorites with Manchester City. Their odds aren't bad, 3.25, and they've got Jose Mourinho on the bench, which, in my opinion, is a very strong advantage compared to the rest of the teams.
Right, so if you agree with Erodotos from pro-tipsters.com, Bet365 currently has odds of 3.25 for a Chelsea win. Erodotos, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.